There has been murder in the name of religion and politics since the beginning of time, and the country of Ireland is no exception to those issues. One man made it his mission to wage war against those with different beliefs in the 1970s and 80s, and killed in the name of the Protestant Church. His name was Lenny Murphy, who was one of the leaders of the Shankill butchers. He was born Hugh Leonard Thompson Murphy in the extremely Protestant area of Shankill Road, Belfast, Ireland, in 1952. He grew up with two brothers, and they were feared and respected as they were quick to fight using their fists or knives, and at 16 years old, Lenny Murphy joined a paramilitary group called the Ulster Volunteer Force, or UVF. Ulster Loyalists wanted the continued existence of Northern Ireland in the United Kingdom, as opposed to a united Ireland, basically supporting the British monarchy. This view was in direct conflict with that of the Irish Republican Army, or the IRA, who were fighting for complete Irish independence against the Brits. Other than his several Ulster Loyalist tattoos, Lenny Murphy wasn't much different from other teenagers, unless you saw his police record or heard him talk. He was guilty of robbery, assault, hate speech, and participated in riots. Specifically, regarding his hatred for Catholics, he would find excuses to bring them up negatively in every conversation, and had been overheard calling Catholics scum, no better than animals, and subhuman. It's believed that Lenny Murphy was a murderer by the time he turned 20 in 1972. A reporter named Martin Dillon, author of the book The Shankill Butchers, claimed that Murphy was involved in killing a Protestant who had been selling guns to the IRA. He went to jail but was acquitted after eyewitnesses recanted their testimonies, and Murphy's supposed partner in the killing, Mervyn Connor, wrote a suicide note claiming he was fully responsible before dying of cyanide poisoning. Lenny Murphy was released in 1975, and he and his brother John created a loyalist vigilante group. They became known as the Shankill Butchers and started operating independently of the UVF. They picked their own targets and were responsible for killing 4 Catholic men in 1975 while robbing a liquor store. It's claimed that the Shankill Butchers would kill at least 23 people over the next 7 years, and almost all of them were Catholic civilians with no IRA ties at all. In 1976, Lenny was arrested on gun charges and sentenced to 12 years. He was released in 1982 and went right back to killing people. That October, he and his men stole a taxi and picked up Joseph Donegan, a Catholic civilian who Murphy tortured and murdered with a shovel. This was too much for even some of the most loyal UFV members, who decided that Murphy had to go. Information was given to the IRA, and in November of 1982, the Irish Republican Army ambushed Lenny Murphy, who was shot more than 20 times, dying instantly at 30 years old.